In this morning's gospel passage from Mark, we read the story of Jesus' transfiguration on top of a Galilean mountain. It is a pretty amazing event. Moses and Elijah, two dead guys, show up and have a conversation with Jesus. Jesus' clothes become cleaner and brighter than a white shirt that spent the day soaking in OxyClean. Jesus' face even starts to shine with a heavenly glow. And as all this unfolds, three of Jesus' closest friends, Peter, James, and John, watch it all happen. This was probably one of the strangest, most powerful, most amazing experiences that the disciples ever witnessed. If this wasn't proof of Jesus' power and divinity, I don't know what else could be. But as Jesus and his friends are walking down the mountain, Jesus says, "Oh, by the way, don't tell anyone what you saw. Do not tell anyone the story of the Transfiguration until I've been crucified, dead, buried, and have risen again." As it turns out, when you tell a story is sometimes just as important as the story itself. You see, if Peter, James, and John would have told the crowds about what they saw, folks might have gotten the idea that following Jesus is all about glory, power, and mountaintop experiences. If the story of the Transfiguration got out, it might have overshadowed another story that Jesus proclaimed in yesterday's passage. The story that following Jesus isn't always an uplifting or transcendent experience. It can be hard, it can be difficult, and it can be costly. Following Jesus will indeed lead you to the resurrection, but before you make it to the empty tomb, there are crosses to bear. When you tell a story is just as important as the story you tell. Over the past few weeks, after the attack on our capital, I heard a whole lot of people telling the story of how America needs unity and how there's not anything we can't do when we work together. That might be an uplifting story, one that perhaps needs to be told, but the story of unity and togetherness and common mission cannot overshadow the difficult, cross-shaped story of America's sins and the hard work that must be done if we are ever going to truly be one nation under God with liberty and justice for all. I pray that we will someday be able to tell and to live the story of a more perfect union, but we will never get there unless the whole story is told. Amen.